I didn't want to seem ungrateful, so I think I was egging it. I was egging it a bit. I was like, "Oh my god, it's incredible!" Stop acting.
Sir, get off the ride. We've been standing still for 10 minutes.
How does this pick up from the end of season 3 without a spoiler? Because we left it so open and different, and the future was kind of up in the air for it.
Harvey, this sounds like one of your specialties.
In 1902, well, a year has gone by. So a whole year has gone by with them being separated and Laszlo being left to take care of a newborn baby Colin Robinson, and Naja and Guillermo are off to London, and Nandor has gone on a eat, pray, love adventure by himself around the world. So everyone has had time to reflect, and we come back together, and questions are being answered for what has taken place, and we're just, somehow find our way to each other, and we pick up there. And now we are off on a new adventure where Nandor is looking for a wife and looking for love, and Laszlo is seeing his parental side as he nurtures and takes care and sees what is nature versus nurture with Colin Robinson, and we see that Natasha's character wants to open a nightclub. It's always been her dream, and we also see that Guillermo is kind of asking himself questions that he hasn't asked himself before, and we will get some answers this season for that. So everyone's on a really nice journey this season.
Fantastic. I do want to talk about the Nandor Guillermo relationship. I just rewatched the season 3 finale last night to get ready for this. And in that one episode, there is so much that happens. They're friends, they're fighting, they're back to friends again. Where does that relationship go in season 4, kind of in a bigger picture?
I mean, everyone comes back together. Was that a spoiler?
No.
But they come back to their house. We get that, right? Because that's in the trailer, right? So
yes.
Nando's looking for love. He's still looking for love. That's not spoiling anything. He brings back his 37 wives because that's in the trailer, so that's not spoiling anything. He does ask Guillermo a special request. He asks him a special favor, but I'm not going to say what that favor is because that would spoil it. But it's a very special favor, and he asks him for this favor because, and I guess it's clear to everyone but Nandor, he wants to keep Guillermo close to him. But he can't admit that to Guillermo. So he comes up with a special device that allows him to still have a relationship with Guillermo.
Mm-hmm.
It's called no string sex, and it works like this.
Please continue. I'm taking notes.
Oh, come on. You know all about that, you filthy boy. Yeah, that's it. I didn't spoil anything, did I?
No, that's great. There is a question from the trailer I do want to ask. In The Office, we saw this. There is talk of a polyamorous relationship in the trailer that kind of caught our attention. So in terms of like the house relationship, is that what it is moving forward? Is that kind of the framework that, is happening?
I mean, I think in a way it's always been kind of like that, because we've seen, we've seen Laszlo and Nandor go into a room to finish each other off. So in a weird way, they've done that already. They don't care. They Laszlo says, the most beautiful thing in the world is, it's just like this. Can I say? Okay.
Sure.
But just like men.
It now.
I say it's in and out. Men, women, women, men, women, women, men, men. Like it's just they live in this house and they function like that. Remember in season 1 they had the orgy episode where they were all doing that all over the place. So they live kind of in a poly already, and by association, Guillermo is attached to that but he doesn't kiss and tell because he doesn't kiss. So yeah, in a weird way that they're doing it.
Fantastic. Well, you know what I mean, fantastic. Kind of a segue, but it still ties to this. Fictionally, you're friends, but also in real life, you're friends. And you had a fantastic trip to Disneyland that the internet ate up. I love seeing the pictures of it. What was your favorite ride that you went on at Disneyland together?
Well, it was my first time at Disneyland.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And you know, it was something that Harvey, we were going to do earlier in the year, and we didn't manage to make it happen. And then, man, like Harvey just came through on his promise to show me the best time at Disneyland ever, man. It was epic day, and it did not disappoint, and I loved every second of it. And it was, you know, I think we worked out that we walked about 7 miles. Whew. Someone had like a Fitbit, and they were like, we walked 7 miles. Harvey can do the voice better. And actually, you know what, I love the one at the end, the incredible,
the coaster, the incredible.
Yeah, well, I did 2 of those in a row.
And there's video of you on it. I took video. I was like a proud mama on the side. I was like, oh, here it is.
I've seen it, man. I've seen it. Yeah, I was as scared as I looked, but it was worth it. It was awesome. But actually, you know what? The Peter Pan ride.
Yeah.
On there, which is like one of the oldest ones. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. You really do feel like you're flying above the oldie London town. It's really gentle and sweet, but it was awesome. It was awesome. Had I queued for 2 hours to get on it, I might not.
Yeah. That's...
But when you know Harvey Guillén, you don't queue. That's all I got to say.
True.
Harvey, did you have a favorite ride that you went on this time or just in general?
I was so excited to show Kayvan my favorite ride, which was the first ride we went on when we got there. And this has never happened, but we were Indiana Jones.
Jones.
It's my favorite ride. And I was like, I'm so excited. I'm going to show my favorite ride. We're going to do this. And then off the bat, like, it was just like something was off. Like some of the lights were not, because I remember that ride so vividly that I know where the flames are. I know where the snake moves, where it says, you know. So when we were on it, it started off right, and we're like, something's off. Like there's usually like something right here. So we went through the whole ride, and we get to the bridge, and there's supposed to be an explosion of flames on the side of the bridge, and there wasn't. So we get to the bridge, and it's like, and then we just get through the bridge, and they're loving it because they never seen this ride. So like, oh, this is fun. We're like, no, it's not. This is not the fun ride that I remember. And then we go through the whole thing. We get to where the ball comes at you if you've been on the ride. Spoiler. So we get to where you see Indiana Jones like hanging on the rope looking down at us, and the ball's supposed to come at us. We're like, oh, here it goes, and goes, lights go poof. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry. No. So the ride stopped right at the climactic moment of the ride, and it was just like, what? No. And you can see the balls right there, and then the lights turn on, you can see everything inside, and he's just hanging there. It's just like an animatronic like and then we were there for like 10 minutes. And then so we get to the front of the ride again, and they're like, okay, it's back and going. And we're like, one more time. We should do one more time for reals. And we go again. I'm like, oh boy, here it goes. My favorite ride. They're going to see it. Wait, the lights aren't, and the flames are, oh no. And it's a boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I was like, no.
Oh.
I didn't want to seem ungrateful, so I think I was egging it. I was egging it a bit. I was like, oh my God, it's incredible. You can stop acting.
Sir, get off the ride. We've been standing still for 10 minutes.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad you had a wonderful time in Disneyland. I hope you return next time you can. And I'm so looking forward to season 4, What We Do in the Shadows. Thank y'all so much.